What is happening, everybody? Welcome to my once a month update. But I'm kind of late, so I may upload 2 videos this month. Alright, so first thing first, I'm sorry. I really dig myself a big hole here. I went down the rabbit hole I shouldn't fall in. And now, there's just too much in my mind I have to share with y'all. So the question today, who have the worst haircut? Is it Qing Dynasty Chinese people or 13th century Japanese samurai? I will explain the history, the meaning behind it. Let's get into the sauce. So this haircut right here is the beginning of the Qing Dynasty, the mid-Qing Dynasty, and the late Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty. Qing is like the first Chinese dynasty ever had. First Chinese dynasty? Yes. Qing Dynasty is the last Chinese dynasty. Oh man, this is on my tongue. With that said, let's get into the history behind this. So first thing first, interesting fact about Qing. The Qing Dynasty, oh boy. They were ruled by the Man people, the Genghis Khan. So Genghis Khan's grandson took over China and installed Buddhism and did a lot of stuff. And one thing they did, the first thing they did is said to all the Han people, which are the majority of the Chinese race at the time. Probably 80% of China is made of Han people. And today it's about 93.5% of population are Han ethnic. I'm the Han ethnic. Majority of Chinese people are Han, and at the time, Genghis Khan's people, Man people, basically said, you either have this haircut, or we're gonna cut your head off, or you can't get your head off with your Han haircut. So most people were actually very, very patriotic. They're like, nah, I'd rather die instead of having your haircut. And guess what happened? They died. I shouldn't laugh at that. You know what? A lot of people died, and people stopped dying because all the patriotic people are kind of dead. Then people start adapting, this new haircut. Let's get to some more history. First, we're gonna go through the official Wikipedia page from Baidu. Man army entered China in 1644 and basically said, if you don't get this haircut in 10 days, you're dead, son. You dead. And then what happened in many modern Chinese shows, they portray the haircut like this, but that's actually wrong. Like most of the time, the haircut were like this. So you only get a coin like this big of hair left, and you get a little ponytail hanging in the back. Another thing about the ponytail, it's basically another idea is at the time hair is considered something that your parents gave you, so it's like your heritage. It represent how much love, affection you have for your parents, how much I should move my mic here so you guys can actually hear me. How much you care about your family, how much you value your parents' parental investment on you. So that's why another reason why they kept it. But mainly, I guess, is to keep Han people obeying the Man people. That's just a theory. Oh boy. Another thing happened is when a British painter, William Alexander, he was painting about this. He's like, these Asian people looking weird as heck. And he made like cartoon and sent it back to Britain. Basically, the whole Europe went like, these Asian people, they're some funny looking people. So that kind of become like a racist thing. Just another day of European being racist. What's popping? And then let's get to more history. Japanese people actually went to Beijing to visit. This haircut's very interesting. So that's what they said. And they wrote a book about it. A lot of Japanese people actually saw this. They're like, very interesting. Let's get some. How did it change? Basically, modernization kind of did it. So Qing Dynasty died off. Spoiler alert, they were the last dynasty in China, and when that happened, everybody's like, wow, let's not get this haircut anymore because it's ugly AF. Basically, everybody agreed to it. Alright. In 1898, the last emperor basically said, well, let's actually dress up. Let's not do this haircut anymore. But many people accepted, and that become a symbol for like the old Chinese culture. People don't really do that anymore. And what happens means it's very hard to clean. So it's on a sanitary point of view, that's not a great idea. It takes a lot of time to clean. With increased amount of student that's going overseas, going to England, going to France, going to America, and they're coming back, they're like, whoa, these Western people kind of get it right. The Western people are having the right thoughts about hairline. And then everybody's like, hey, let's not wear this anymore, because it's kind of hard to wear helmets, and it's kind of hard to fight battles with this thing, with this ponytail hanging in the back, super long, mega long ponytail. What happened is, yeah, there's a plot twist. Yeah, basically the government at the time said, heck no, you're gonna keep those ponytail. However, in 1910, the first official congressional meeting, I guess people said, well, let's actually give everybody the rights to cut the hair off. And a lot of Genghis Khan, Man dynasty, Man people said they were against the idea of cutting ponytail off. The majority of the group passed the law, so but the law still didn't pass, because yeah, the second plot twist, even though majority voted to pass the law still didn't pass, because Man are the people that's ruling China at the time. That's what you get for kind of dictatorship government. And then what happened is, after an event called Revolution in Wuchang province, people were like, guess what? No. This time we're gonna cut our hair off for real. This time the propaganda was, if you don't cut your hair off, you're not revolutionizing, you're not revolting. So everyone's like, let's revolt. Deeds volt. And then that's what happened. People actually cut their hair off after Wuchang revolt. Dang, interesting. So that's the history. You know, you're here really for the comedy. So let's get one good look right now. So that's what people look like back then. Let's not translate this. Yeah. Very interesting clothing, very interesting hairline. And here is the comment section of another page I find. The reason I always show comment page, because here is where the real sauce lay, alright? You got intelligent people, uneducated people, the filthy peasants, and the intellectual. You got everybody in the comment section, and it is usually hilarious. Let's dig deep into some Chinese comments. Alright, it's probably gonna be low-key. I was just about to say, it's probably going to be high-key racist. And guess what happened? Literally the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words are, the Genghis Khan people should all die. That's pretty racist. 'Cause even today, like, Man people still exist in China, and they make up like about fair amount of population. So, you know, there are some really racist people out there. That's gonna little sketch. I guess they have a fair point, considering Man people kind of commit low-key genocide on Han people. But I don't know. I'm technically I'm Han race. Alright, I'm ethnic Han, and I don't think all Man people should die. But that's probably with me. Also, I came to US, and like, well, you got African American and Caucasian people. They don't want each other to die. But also, neither of them committed genocide on each other though. Native American people and white people can coexist right now. And not all Native American people want white people to die. I actually don't know. I have never talked to a Native American about this. It's a hard question. Judge it on your own pace. I'm just here to read it out loud, alright? I'm just here to translate. That's all my job. And the second comment is the Qing dynasty, where the dynasty that caused our country going to a bad place. A lot of comments. So this person said, I was never proud of the Qing dynasty. I never watched any show about it because I'm ethnic Han. I see some people that think Qing dynasty is a good dynasty, and every day they watch their show, talk about their love story. If I actually travel back in time, I will find a way to kill all Japanese people and make the Han race the most powerful race ever, so we will never be invaded by other country, and Han race's boundary will be forever long, and everybody will praise to us. You know what I said about the filthy peasants and the uneducated? So, like I said, I'm just here to translate. I mean, not to judge. Alright, some people have that low-key Hitler's thoughts. Everybody's like so triggered about the Man people. I guess I just weren't born in the 90s or 80s or whatever they were born in, because that's kind of racist. That's just me, I guess. And there are conspiracy theories. Oh, we're getting to some good sauce right here. What happened is, let me explain the situation in US first. There are people that believes the Jewish people owns the media here. Like, Jewish people owns Hollywood, Jewish people own all of our communication stuff, and everything we see is Jewish propaganda. A percentage of US population believe that as the truth, absolutely truth. And in China, there's like a similar thing. So these group of people think in CNN, which is the Chinese Central Channel, which are literally the propaganda or the TV shows, because we always say it's propaganda, but anything is propaganda. Like Hollywood is Western propaganda if you think about it. Okay, I'm thinking too much. Just saying, CNN, there are people that believe that there are a lot of people are ethnic Mon, Kyrgyzstan's descendant, actually are like in the higher up of CCTV, so they will show Mon ethnic related propaganda, which is kind of really weird, because if those people still live, they'll be like hundreds years old, and I'm pretty sure like most people in China are Han. Another person saying the Han race is a superior race. Oh boy, oh boy, I feel like I heard this before. Let me think. Who said one race is a superior race before? Quick dictionary check. Something rhyme with Adolf? Oh no, I'm just saying the name. That doesn't rhyme. Okay, sorry. Going back, this person said Han people are the superior race. Qing dynasty, which is the first Chinese dynasty. The Tang dynasty, I actually personally love Tang dynasty because I think it's actually the strongest dynasty China ever had. Just during that time, China have its only and first and last empress, so it's a woman that ruled China. Very interesting. And the Silk Road actually didn't start in Tang dynasty, but it was expanded during Tang dynasty. It was the highest, China had like the highest output of GDP in the world around that time. And Song dynasty were pretty chill too, and these are all Han ethnic dynasty, and people said, wow, that's pretty cool. And this person also said the Qing dynasty, which is the Genghis Khan descend dynasty, have destroyed a lot of Han's culture and used words to halt out our scientific invasion, and yeah, blah 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 blah. And it's basically saying Han dynasty is better, Man dynasty sucks. Okay, I think we got into a little bit of racial debate where I'm just here for the hairline, make fun of some people's hairline. Come on now, let's not get race into this. I mean, honestly, to American, they're all the same race. Alright, that's kind of a little bit, that's very racist. I'm sorry, I take my words back. Han and Man are different people. They're ethnically different, they speak different languages, which is true. They have different culture. One peek, and then let's get to the Japanese hairline. Alright, so going forward, actually going backward, because this Japanese samurai haircut started actually a long time ago, about the 14th century, so that's a long time ago. We're not talking about here. So there are a couple advantages and disadvantages. Okay, let me just show you some pictures of having a hairline like this. This is the hairline. There are a couple advantages. First, a samurai can actually shave like this part of their hair, so their hair doesn't fall and cover their eyes when they fight, because you need perfect vision. Second, when you praise to your emperor, you wear those super weird hat or whatever, those hats, and inside it gets really hot and steamy if you have your hair on. It's hard to put it on too, so they just shave that part of the hair, so when you put those hat on, it's not that steamy and hot. Speaking of hot, it's actually really cold in here, so I gotta wear these blanket. I'm almost going to college. Okay, next part. So it's a similar thing. What happened? Why did this type of hairstyle disappeared? Because modernization, basically. Around like 1871 is when they start to change. But long story short, US rode a big boat to Japan and fired some couple cannon and said, open your port. And Japan's like, oh, we gotta let the West in, and the Western people have the superior haircut, and let's just use that. And then let's look at this dude. This good looking dude, no homo though. Alright, that's his normal picture. He was in a film called, I don't know how to say that in English, nor I want to say in Chinese. So in the film, he looked like this. Wow, that's not even zoom. Or sometime like this. Dang, that's a nasty hairline. I'm sorry. I can't stop judging. Like, you tell me this is good looking hairline. Like, okay. Wow. When I see this hairline, I think about Wolverine. Interesting. So that's the hairline a samurai's had. Honestly though, I kind of just want to get a hairline like this just for fun, laugh and giggle and go to school. Hairline like that. And let's always get to the comment section, because that's the best. It is the best hairline. So another like conspiracy theory people had is the leader at the time get bald very easily, so they don't have any hair once they hit their 50s, and they're like, these young people having richer hair than me, that's a no, they gotta shave their hair so we all look the same. Conspiracy theories, the best. So this person said the world 3 most ugliest hairlines. So you got the Qing Dynasty's hair, which is we just saw, Japanese samurai's hairline, and the third one is the North Korean leader's hairline. King John hairline. Let's take a look. Ooh, I don't know. That's a very interesting hairline. Oh, they. What? I'm more confused than I was yesterday. Okay, going back. No, we're not rating Kim Jong-un's hairline. That's the 2 hairline. Let's take one more look. Feel like, damn, this is a nice looking dude, but now I'll see what happened to him. Hairlines, all the difference. Okay, so let's take one look here. Where is it? Here. So would you rather have hairline like this? This is the specific one I'm looking for, actually, I think. Or would you rather have a hairline where you look like this? Alright, compare those 2 hairline and comment down which one would you rather have, the Man Dynasty Chinese hairline or Japanese samurai hairline. Okay, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit me up. I will hit you up during the next video. And I'm also going to college, but doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. We're just gonna make more. What I want to say is that there's something wrong in my video. Man people are the descendant of Genghis Khan in a way. They're not directly related. So there's a big mistake there. Because when Genghis Khan invaded China is actually in the 15th century, 1403-ish. Qing Dynasty, which is the last Chinese dynasty, which is around started around what? I was right all along. It was just a prank. Okay. Yeah. Genghis Khan are not directly related to the Man people, but they did actually kind of won China in the 1583, which is pretty close enough. So they're kind of related. Yeah, we're good.